All right, so we're here with Tom Filsinger, creator of Champions of the Galaxy. Tom, you came up with the original game mechanics for this quite early on. When was that?
Late 1970s.
So you were in what, high school?
Right.
So in those, when you were first planning out this game, did you ever, in your wildest dreams, think that it would become a live event of any kind?
No, I've always not been limited by this idea of, I don't think something will happen. I always think anything could happen in the future.
Champions of the Galaxy is a card-based game. You have two cards, one with color pictures, and then on the other side you have stats. You roll the dice, six-sided die, to determine the moves, the outcome of the match.
Champions of the Galaxy is a fantasy-based wrestling federation.
Think of comic books and think of pro wrestling, and you combine them in a world all its own.
It's a wrestling game set in the future with people or beings from other planets.
I love wrestling, I love science fiction, and I love Star Wars, I love WWE, I love superheroes, comic books.
It's the best of all those things.
We have this opportunity, we have this connection to Tom and Filsinger Games and Champions of the Galaxy, and it's like, let's do something about it.
Make sure that you listen to the event organizers coming up next, because this is going to be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Kicking off Filsinger Games' 25th Annual Weekend Convention, Galacticon, on July 11th, 2014, we are looking to put on a wrestling and entertainment experience like no other. We're calling it Champions of the Galaxy, the live event.
But in order to make this dream a reality, we need your help. We need funding to cover the cost of talent, costume design, set design, video production, and a whole lot more. And the more funding we get, the bigger and better we can make this event.
Only you can make this happen by contributing to this campaign.
Big news coming out of Filsinger Games. They're going to be launching a Champions of the Galaxy live event, and they have started a Kickstarter.
Filsinger Games now, you talk about Galacticon. Champions of the Galaxy, the live event, and a Kickstarter to go along with it.
I think this has to be right up there with the most creative and wacky uses of Kickstarter. I just love it.
So make sure you start getting those donations in and letting people know that you're invested in Filsinger Games.
Our Kickstarter has concluded, and Todd, why don't you tell everybody how that went?
Yeah, so we were successful. We're going to be putting on Champions of the Galaxy, the live event, this July 11th. So today's May 8th. We're getting together here in New Jersey. We're about 2 months out of the Champions of the Galaxy live event. We've done a lot of planning so far. We have most of our cast is all ready to go. We have costumes in the works. Everything was looking good up until last week when we hit a snag.
Yeah, 1 in a million chance, but TNA, the second largest wrestling organization in the country, has decided that they are doing a show in Jamestown that same night. And the Jamestown Board of Directors that do the city events have kicked us out of the Jamestown train station, where we were originally scheduled to hold the event. The promoter that we were working with, Randy Gray, was working on a handshake deal, so we got booted. Unfortunately, we are looking for another venue at this time. Hopefully in the next couple of days we'll have an announcement of that. And it looks like we're going to be competing with TNA, going head-to-head with them that night, Friday night, July 11th?
Yeah, so we looked at some alternate times. We looked at some alternate different plans that we could maybe do something, but in the end, we wanted to stick with that date. Keep it the same weekend as Galacticon 25. That was the original plan. We're looking to really amp up the marketing and kind of go after a different type of audience from what TNA is looking to bring in. We're looking to bring in the people who appreciate the indie wrestling stars that we have, people who are looking for something unique, people who are supporting something that is local to Jamestown, and something that's really different than your typical TNA show.
Hey, what's up, wrestling fans? Loud and Noxious here to talk to you about Filsinger Games and Champions of the Galaxy.
Wrestling fans, this is Ken Kingsley here to tell you about the Great Galaxian Bash, the Champions of the Galaxy live event and Legends of Wrestling Supercard.
I'm Alex Reynolds, and I'm thrilled to have been asked to be a part of Galacticon 25, the Champions of the Galaxy, the live event.
Got exciting news. Friday, July 11th, Jamestown, New York. Allen Park Ice Rink is going to be the epicenter of professional wrestling.
The Dark Menace! What on earth are you doing downtown, Dark Menace?
I'll tell you what I'm doing, Kingsley. I'm promoting this big event because it's the biggest event since WrestleMania.
We are celebrating the 25th anniversary of Filsinger Games Champions of the Galaxy. And what we're going to do is we're going to call it the Great Galaxian Bash.
A big main event signed for the July 11th. It will be former ECW superstar Stevie Richards going one-on-one, one of the hottest talents at independent wrestling today, the Kentucky gentleman Chuck Taylor. First time ever, never happened before, but it'll be happening on July 11th. And remember, there's only one place where you're going to find an impact in wrestling in Jamestown, and that is going to be the Great Galaxian Bash, Allen Park Ice Rink on July 11th.
I thought this is either going to be the best thing that ever happened or it's going to be the worst thing that ever happened. Something like this has the potential to kind of, if you don't do it right, it could be very bad. And it was done right. It was amazing to take that vision and have it be reality.
Oh, great show, very entertaining, lots of colorful characters. Loved to see the GWF coming into life, and had a great time.
I thought it was pretty exciting, actually. A lot of good action, a lot of good moves. I enjoyed it a lot.
It was a great show. I had a great time. I thought the Champions of the Galaxy stuff went off very well. I like the rest of the show. I'm not a big indie wrestling person. I was very impressed by the level of showmanship and wrestling. It was fun.
A very solid show. Exceeded my expectations, quite frankly.
I have never seen more people, kids and adults, get into the show like I watched last night. It's like watching your childhood imagination come to life in front of you. You know, it's kind of the same feeling people get when their favorite novels are made into movies. It was very much like that, only it's right in front of me. I could reach out and touch it, which was fantastic.
I think people really enjoy themselves. That was our #1 goal. I think we did justice to the game and everything that we wanted to accomplish in there. So I'm very happy with it.
Yeah, I mean, we had some hiccups and some surprises along the way.
Yeah.
And things didn't go as planned. I mean, we had these plans for months. You know, we had a script going, and you know, things had to be changed at the last minute. So while I feel it could have been a better overall presentation, storyline-wise, creatively wise, I'm satisfied with how it went. I think nobody really could tell that there was really any changes going on. So yeah, satisfied is kind of what I feel about it. You know, there's definitely room for improvement. We need more organization. But you know, we were novices at this, so
yeah, we're novices. I mean, we
didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, we don't live by Jamestown, so you know, we couldn't be there to see the facility ahead of time. Didn't know all the people that we'd be working with until, you know, even the day of, for a lot of the different things. So, you know, we had to coordinate a lot in a short period of time. You know, a lot. You know, with the whole setup was definitely, you know, it was a little stressful time. Once it started going and kicking off and everything was happening, you know, definitely things seemed to come together. The guys, I mean, the guys that we brought in there, they did a phenomenal job. They really took to heart what we were trying to get and put across, which I absolutely loved. I love that they kind of have the spirit of, you know, hey, this is cool. We're gonna go and do these characters and do this story there. That, you know, this game that's been around so long. It's pretty cool to finally, you know, helps. I think I heard from a couple people, guys that wanted to see Tom's game that he's been working on for so long. You know, have this step and that they're part of it. They were very honored by that.
Yeah, I really couldn't believe the performances that the talent gave. You know, in all honesty, I probably wouldn't have blamed them if they phoned it in and just gave the bare minimum, but absolutely none of them did. They went all out. They did their best to become a different character than they usually are, which was probably incredibly hard for them to do. You know, they play a certain character every time they perform, and to do something completely different for them, pretty much without much preparation. I mean, just the level of talent that we had there exceeded my expectations for how the actual performances would go. You know, we wanted the wrestlers to have fun. We wanted the crowd to have fun. And really, you know, I think at the very least, they got their money's worth in entertainment value.
Absolutely.
I want to thank Tom and Jack and Paul and, you know, everybody that has something to do with this. You know, if it wasn't for everybody coming together, I mean, this is truly a grassroots thing. It just wouldn't have happened.
Yeah,
Plain and simple.
We had a great team of people that helped. You know, as you said,
Randy,
Brian Macro, Randy Gray, who was the promoter there, to kind of set up everything logistically here. But I mean, there's a lot of people that contributed to basically having it all come together. We couldn't have done it if it was just the two of us. There was a lot of people who helped out, so we're very happy for that people came along for the ride on the vision that we had for the past year and a half.
Outstanding, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, we'll let you know what's going to be happening. We'll keep you up to date, right?
Absolutely.
What personal meaning did you get out of this your childhood creation coming to life?
Yeah, I would say that the beating to me is beyond personal. I am very happy for the people that wanted it to happen, that it happened. In other words, the people who supported this game for years, who love the characters and love the game. I am as happy for them that this happened as I am for myself. Because in other words, this whole thing has been about spreading fun and joy. And so this has just been a new way that this game has spread fun and joy. And that's what it means to me.
Chuck Taylor now with right hands. Another right hand by Chuck Taylor. Wait, what's R.D. Reynolds doing? What?
Don't move! It's only yay! Because I've got some great news for you, folks. As you know, a real professional wrestling operation is running just up the road. Impact on Jamestown, and to ensure that they were going to make an impact, they hired me to shut this show down. And I was glad to receive word from the courthouse that my injunction has gone through. And gentlemen, I'm sorry. Go to the back. Let's take this ring down. All of you fans can go home. The show is over. Well, if you can't do that, then check it out! A different language. RV! No, Steve! Yeah! Oh, my bosom!